Yeah, Shot for Shot Sports, aka The Real
Media,
episode 197.
we back. Yo, you already know the realest podcast in the game, your favorite podcast. Another episode. New subscribers, thank y'all. Shout out to the family that been supporting us. Shot for Shot family. Salute, we appreciate y'all.
That's a fact.
We got a good episode. You know what's going on in this world. Take this shot with us and let's get rolling, man. We're going straight into it.
That's a fact. The hand is here. The rest of the pasta's in the kitchen.
Shout out to Han, the best producer in the game. You know that. But let's get it, man.
Y'all know Stephen A. Smith and LeBron is beefing.
Yes.
Round 3 is here.
Yes.
He's losing, but he made one good point. He was right about one thing.
Yes.
LeBron James hates black media.
Oof. That's a strong statement.
And I'm gonna put this out there. We're not saying LeBron James is cooning, none of that.
Oh yeah.
We know he for, but I don't know if this is a chess move, but this guy goes on the Kelsey Brothers podcast. He has a podcast with JJ Redick.
Mm-hmm.
He goes on Pat McAfee.
Yes.
But we got Carmelo Anthony, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn out there. We got his son, Draymond Green, got his own podcast. Then begging him to go up there. LeBron Glazer, Gil's Arena, he hasn't been up there yet. All the smoke. The one I'm disappointed he should have been got up there, the Knuckleheads, because they all about positive vibes. They never... And these is all the top black media joints out there right now. And if you want to go further, we could go... Who else we got? We got The Pivot. We want to go...
Mad. Yo, bro, it's mad.
And I mean, we spoke about this. Him going on... I don't know what was the point of him going on the Kelsey Brothers thing, bro. Because it's just like...
Yeah.
What's the correlation? I don't...
Yeah.
So... And Stephen A. brought that up. Like, yo... And he said that a minute ago. Like, yo,
yeah.
LeBron James don't like black media. And bro, this is...
Oh, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. All the signs point to that, bro. All the signs definitely point to it. And then you forgot to mention he starts a podcast with JJ Redick, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you could have started one with Rondo, right? Rondo is a brilliant mind.
Yeah, he said that on Pat McAfee.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
that's a good point. Right?
Yeah, and then you JJ Redick becomes a coach.
Mm-hmm.
And then you redo the mind the game and
add Steve Nash.
Now you doing it with Steve Nash. So the Stephen A narrative is kind of sticky because you was a little bit more upset with it offline than you are right now. You know what I'm saying, on camera. But yeah, bro, all the signs, and I'm gonna say this, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's certain ones I understand he won't go on. Like Shannon Sharp, I understand
that's another
that.
one. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Club Shay, I understand because that's Wendy Williams now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this guy, he want to talk female drama and talk. So that one I understand, right? But now we're gonna give LeBron. He did go on his first podcast was road tripping with Richard Jefferson.
Facts.
You know what I mean? He did go on road tripping, but why wouldn't you? The Draymond Green, I don't understand, right?
Yeah,
you go on. The Kelsey Brothers are not Draymond Green.
Yeah, that was...
The Pivot is a good podcast. They talk about real stuff on there.
That's a fact.
Mental health and get down. Mm-hmm. And so it's... I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's just...
And bro, like all the smoke, like these guys...
all the smoke, bro, knuckleheads. That's a fact.
Bro, knuckleheads, he should have been up there.
Yeah.
That like... Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully, I'm guessing, you know what? I slept on this. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's a maybe LeBron when he
ain't
retire,
no chess move.
No, maybe he's thinking when he retires he's gonna make his rounds. That's what I'm hoping he does that.
Bro, I can't give LeBron a pass, bro.
All right, don't give it to him then.
You want to know why I can't? Because you live and playing right now. And if you didn't do no podcast, I would understand.
Right,
the Pat McAfee, we all know that was salute, I would have did the same thing.
Yeah,
that was a needle into Stephen A. Smith.
That Kelsey brother, I can't jack.
The Kelsey brothers, I can't jack it at all, bro.
Because these guys, they don't know basketball. Let's keep.
Like
they're not in that. I don't want to, but they're not in that realm, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't.
To me, that's disrespectful to the knuckleheads, bro. They know this game.
And one thing, it was a Joe Budden producer, right? Mm-hmm. And he said, "Yo, he went hard on LeBron and called him a coon and all." And all.
I ain't going that far.
You know what I mean? And this is for you if you should watch this. First of all, he said. Let me explain what he said. He said, "Oh, LeBron could have went to like a smaller black podcast and did this interview and could have blew them up." Yeah. So basically, for example, us. Yeah. You know what I mean? If LeBron would have gave us, let's say, we're not saying, but we're saying the example. Yeah. Let's say LeBron would have gave us that exclusive interview about Stephen A. Smith. He's saying we would have been out of there, right? Which is a fact. We'd have had 1 million subscribers tomorrow. It would have been over. You know what I mean?
No bullshit would have been right here. Yeah. It's over.
Right? So that's what, but I don't agree with that point because this was war.
Yeah.
LeBron's in war.
That's a fact.
He's in a battlefield. He got to do chess moves. So that I do not agree with. Yeah. He did what he's supposed to do. Stephen A. Smith controls the media. Mm-hmm. The media controls everything. So LeBron had to go to a big media platform to do his chess move with Stephen A. Smith. And like we said, and go catch our clip about Pat McAfee, LeBron 3-0 Stephen A. Smith. So he's supposed to do that.
Facts.
But, bro, this definitely got teeth in it, bro. Yeah. It's definitely, LeBron, you definitely looking funny in the light when it comes to black media,
That's
bro.
a fact.
It definitely, bro.
And then, quick question before we go on to the next one. Do you think LeBron go at it with like Rich Paul and them being that they fuck with Stephen A. Smith? Like, they don't fuck with him, but they jack him.
Me personally, I don't think so, right? Because LeBron James is LeBron James. If that was the truth, Rich Paul and Maverick Carter, they wouldn't even be speaking to Stephen A. Smith.
Gotcha.
Right? Because it's like, my loyalty is to LeBron James. So I feel like if LeBron James was that type of person, and I'm gonna just use this as an example. Let's just say I hate Stephen A. Smith, right? This is a fact. I don't want to be in the same. Not saying I would be, but if we was in the same room, I don't want to be in the same room. I don't want to
swing on him.
No, hell no. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to do nothing to deal with him, right? But let's just say I'm giving an example because I can see people now. Stephen A. Smith will never do. We just go on an example. If you wanted to go do an interview or chill or do a podcast, I'm not gonna be like, yo, Jiggs, don't you go do that, or K produce. No. And I don't like him.
Yeah.
So I feel like LeBron is like the same way. Like,
yeah.
If I don't rock with him, but y'all want to rock with him, y'all can rock with him. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel he's like that. So I don't know. That's just how I feel. Yeah. I could be wrong. But I'm just on the outside.
But as of right now, he hates black media. I don't care.
Nah, bro, it got some teeth to it, bro.
That's a fact. And LeBron, this guy been on top of the world right now. But I know y'all seen the Pat McAfee interview. And he exposed the journalists, these so-called experts.
Pow! Threw a shot at Brian Windhorst.
Wendy. This guy wrote 4 books on LeBron James. He been following him since junior high school.
Knew him for 25 years, he said.
He said, LeBron is, this guy's like, I feel like he's my best friend. I've been following him for so long.
Yeah.
And LeBron goes there and shuts it down. Like the guy Brian Windhorst says his best friend. Like, he basically called him a weirdo.
Yeah.
Weirdo. He said he's a weirdo.
This guy's weird.
He's a weirdo. Then Pat McAfee throws the funny picture up there with him as it like he's with Romeo Travis and all of them up there. Not funny. So, and we talking about reason why he's coming at these journalists because Brian Windhorst goes on there a minute ago and says LeBron signed with Nike because of Michael Jordan. And you know what LeBron says? No, I signed with Nike because they gave me a $100 million contract and I like wearing Bo Jacksons. I like wearing Jordans. Not because, he said, I wear the 23 because of Michael. I didn't sign there because of Michael Jordan. So these narratives these dudes is putting out there is bullshit.
And I think that's why LeBron got tight, right? Because it's the way he said it.
Yeah, like,
because it was a whole segment about LeBron and Michael Jordan. So Brian Windhorst, the way he said it, like, let's not be mistaken. LeBron signed to Nike because of Michael. So you painted a narrative like, oh, LeBron was basically riding to be Michael Jordan.
And the funny thing, the story already came out, bro. He went to Reebok. They tried to lowball him. And it's don't sign that. We're gonna see what's out there. Let's see. We got other shit on the table. Which calm. Whoever's broke, listen. Don't ever take that first deal. No. That's smart.
And his moms was the one.
His moms told him that.
And this is what I'm saying. And like you just said, LeBron told the story. But tell the story. LeBron goes to the meeting with Reebok. Oh, it was Reebok, right?
Yeah,
Reebok. They offered him $10 million. He said it, yo, I'm ready to take it. $10 million we pull, we come from the project. His mother said,
nah.
Baby, if they offering you
$10 million,
and so imagine what these other companies could offer you. Who the hell is going to turn down $100 million, bro? Or $90 million? Ain't me. What are we talking about? So, and people was like, oh, a lot of people in the media, oh, why would LeBron say that about Brian Windhorst? Like, Brian Windhorst is a very respected journalist, and because you lying. That's why. You lying. Bro, you lying. If you lying on me, I can't respect you. LeBron probably really did have respect for this man. But when you go on TV, you knowing they're trying to shit on me for Michael Jordan, and you trying to paint the narrative like, I only signed with Nike because of Michael Jordan, and it's not true. I'm not going to like you no more, bro.
And let's keep it a buck. If you want to be under Michael Jordan, you could have just went under Jordan, bro. He had plenty of athletes under him already.
Hello?
So what? Yo.
Carmelo Anthony came out the same draft.
So if I wanted to be under Jordan, let me go sign with Jordan, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what we saying. See, like I said, we got respect for journalism. I get it. But certain shit they paint be bullshit, bro. It just is what it is.
And bro, and they lie. And this is what people don't get. This is what is the problem with journalism. Because, they've been in around the locker rooms. But they lie to paint a narrative. And Stephen A. Smith been caught lying before mad times. Oh, Kevin Durant is going to the Lakers, according to my sources. Kevin Durant. I never even come close to going to the Lakers.
Yeah, his sources.
You know what I mean? Like,
people close to his circle. Anybody can say that.
Nick Wright just said, his sources said Kevin Durant is going to, damn, what's the team that he said that Kevin Durant is going to?
Rockets?
It wasn't the Rockets. Oh, I forgot. Damn, I forgot. But it was a crazy team. And then we don't hold these journalists accountable when they say these type of nonsense, bro. And this is the problem. That's why what LeBron did, it should open people's eyes up. You cannot trust what these journalist people be saying, bro.
And bro, it just messes up. It just brainwashes people. Like, yeah, Jordan, he wanted to be on the Jordan. Bro, if I wanted to be on the mic, I'm going right on the Jordan brand.
And bro,
with Ray Allen, Randy Moss, Melo.
And bro, and that's why I think LeBron also going on this little tour run and like, let
me tell y'all the real.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm tired of people lying. Because a lot of athletes, bro, the Celtics, it was.
Come on now.
That's what it was. Nick Wright said he's going to the Celtics.
Yeah. Okay.
But a lot of athletes, they just don't pay these journalists no mind. So they're like, yo, I'm not going to speak up. So now, the journalists, they on the TV, they control the narrative, they control the media. But they be lying, bro. And nobody holds them accountable. And LeBron just opened up the Pandora's box like, yo, you got to believe half of what these people saying, bro.
Shit is nonsense, bro.
Yeah, it have a little bit, a hint of truth, 20% truth with 80% lie in it. And it's like, since this 20% is true, we think, the whole thing must be true.
Yeah.
But it's not. Because look at Windhorst. Yeah, he wore 23 because of Jordan. That is true. LeBron done said that.
Yeah.
But since that's true, people are going to be like, yeah, so he must have signed with Nike because of Jordan. And that's the problem right there.
$100 million is why he signed with Nike.
Like, come on.
It's not rocket science, people. It's not.
Like, let's stop this. And this is why journalism Stop thinking because somebody in and around the locker room for 30 years, that don't mean nothing.
At all.
It don't mean nothing, bro. Well, let's switch gears, man.
March Madness.
Yeah.
Greatest show on earth.
Facts.
But the transfer portal opens during March Madness. And people are saying this is bad for March Madness.
But not only bad, people, first of all, a lot of people was in their feelings because they saying this killed March Madness.
Yeah.
Because there's no more Cinderella teams, right? I'm not jacking. You got Jay Williams going on. No, it's actually true. Because look, not kill March Madness, but no more Cinderella teams. You got Jay Williams. A lot of people going on TV talking about, yeah, we didn't have a Cinderella run this year because it's like when you play good 1 year on your Cinderella team, you transfer into the big school, right? So instead of these teams before the transfer, they used to be together 3-4 years, these Cinderella teams. And then you playing against a Kentucky who always had one and dones. So it was like, yo, this team been together 4 years. This team been together 1 year.
Yeah.
So now it's an upset because, familiar. But now we don't got that no more because you got, like, for instance.
Like Florida, all they play is a seniors.
Yeah, but not only that, you got, what's that team that all 3 players left and now they was in the Sweet 16? It was, I think one played for Florida. Damn, I forgot. It was like 3 of them. Oh, Florida Atlantic team, right?
Okay, yeah.
Florida Atlantic. They had 3 players that was on different teams that went to a big college and they was all in the Sweet 16. They all 3 was on the same team. So that's the issue. Like, oh, this killed March Madness because this transfer portal. And you had 700 players, bro, in the transfer portal.
Off the rip. And I'm going to take a different route. I don't think it's messing up March Madness. I think it's just messing up recruiting. There's no more recruiting a senior from high school no more. And Rick Pitino said it. He said, I'm not. What am I going to recruit for? I'm going to just go in the transfer portal. I'm going to go get guys who already been in the trenches 3 years. Oh, let me go get this guy, just like he got Kadari. I'm going to get a bunch of juniors and seniors. I got a well-oiled machine now. Now all you got to do, these guys already know what it takes to be a college player. So why waste my time? Go get a freshman who I really don't know. It's like, unless he's I'm not talking about Cooper Flat. I'm talking about, let me see if this 3-star recruit going to pan out. It's none of that.
No more development.
Yeah, it's no more of that. I'm going to all right, you played at this school. Oh, you developed. Oh, you average 19. Oh, yeah, pull up. I got this $2 million for you. So now, I think it makes March Madness more competitive in the ways. Look at Florida. Look at Arkansas, right? John Calipari goes over there. He takes his guys with him. So now they went up against St. John's. We wouldn't have seen that, bro. And when you think about it,
yeah, that's a fact.
When you think about it, bro, now we getting. I think the games is because let's think about it. A lot of these Cinderella teams, none of them ever won. So let's not get it twisted. When they go up against a juggernaut, they get smoked. Yeah. So now we getting juggernauts going against juggernauts, and now we getting good games.
But this is where I like it. This is where I got to push back, and this is where, and we're gonna get to why, because people trying to blame the players, and we're gonna get to the players and the coaches. But this is why I gotta play devil's advocate, bro, because part of March Madness, and the key word in that is
madness.
Madness is because you got
the Valparaiso,
the
Florida Atlantics, when they were starting
the Dunk City teams. You know what I mean? This is what's part of it. Like the 16 being the 1, the 15 being the 2. So that's part of March Madness, bro, and that's what brings the appeal to March Madness too. I'm not saying that's the major part, but that's the appeal part. Like, yo, dang.
Yeah.
Think about them runs.
Yeah.
Shaheen Holloway.
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. It ain't like, I want to understand this happened 4 years straight. This just happened right now. This is and we still, Arkansas is a 10th seed. They moving on. So like,
bro, but let's be real. Arkansas was not really a temp seed, bro. They
got top recruits.
Bro, they played against St. John's.
And Boogie Flan ain't even playing right now.
Bro, no, he played.
He playing? All right.
Yeah, they played St. John's. They was the bigger team.
Yeah.
They had the same amount of skill. They just played Texas Tech. They was the better team. They should have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I get what Jay Williams and them saying, though. It's like, we're not going to have, me personally, we're not going to have them upsets no more because you're going to have a guy that normally would have been at a low major for 3 years. He only going to be there 1 year when he kill and just go to
where the money
Arkansas or where the money is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's get to that. Now, what I don't like about all this, bro, is they blaming the players.
Yeah.
Right? This is my thing. They blaming the players for doing that.
Uh-oh, they had it all.
Nah, but the coach has been doing this for forever.
Since early 1900s.
Yeah. You coach them in major team, you take them to the tournament, you do all you gotta do, and then now when a big school call like Texas, Kentucky, you automatically run over there.
Yeah.
Perfect example, Sean Miller.
Yep.
He was at Xavier.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Made Xavier pop, and Xavier one of the best schools. He runs to Arizona. Mm-hmm. He don't do good. Xavier welcomes him back with open arms. Mm-hmm. Now what he do again? Now he's going back to Texas, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So as a player, why I'm not gonna do the same thing?
That's right. And you know what's crazy now that I think about it? The coaches got to blame themselves for the transfer portal.
Yeah.
I think, because, bro, players was like, yo, bro, you recruit me. I'm supposed to be the guy. The guy. You say, coach, you say you're going to put the ball in and you dip. Now I'm in shambles. I don't know who they bringing in. I don't know how his style is. So the NCAA had to change that rule, bro. How you gonna penalize me because I want to transfer because this coach left and I got to sit out a year?
Exactly.
That's bullshit. So now, that's the only thing I jack about the transfer portal. They should be allowed. If you're going to, you should be able to play. That's it. If you get me into school, I should be playing.
And bro, and this is what people.
And I agree with you, not to cut you off. No, you got to blame the coaches, bro.
Yeah, and bro, and this is what I'm gonna say, right? Because think about this, bro. You 18 years old. And me personally, I had to deal with this. And I was at a small thing. Mm-hmm. You 18 years old, you never been away from home.
Facts.
A coach come to you like, yo, boom, come down. You, like you just said, you the guy. You uprooting your whole life. I've never been to this place. I'm going to a whole new place. I'm entrusting with this coach. Like you just said, yo, you promised me one thing. We do a major run. Now, you go dip for another school. This new coach coming in don't even like me. I uprooted my whole thing. I'm 19 years old. What about he don't like my style of play, bro?
Yeah. And now I'm on the bench, not doing nothing, and now I'm miserable.
Now I'm miserable, bro. Homesick. Like, yo, I want to be back home. People don't realize that. We're talking about kids. This is not grown men getting traded. These are kids. So, and that was a great point. Like, if the coaches could do that, then the kids should be able to transfer and play right away, bro.
So, like, I be thinking, I used to be mad, like, damn, the kids can't take adversity. Mm-hmm. But you got to think about their mentality. It's like, yo, bro, this guy recruited me. He just left.
Yeah,
bro, that's like somebody just, yo, I'm gonna take care of you, and then just, yo, I'm going to another family.
Exactly,
bro. How you gonna feel? I'm not staying here. What if this other guy came in, like you said, and just don't fuck with me? It's over.
Facts.
I'm gonna be sitting around the pond looking mad dumb. But
and bro, what I think, and was it John Calipari or somebody else?
What?
He said a good. Was it him? It was one of these coaches. They said, yo, what should happen is these kids and stuff should be signing contracts like coaches with buyouts. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, here's a 3-year, 4-year contract, right? Because they getting money already.
Facts.
Right? They getting money, so here's 3-year, 4-year contract. If you want out the contract, it's a certain buyout.
Yeah,
it's like coaches got buyouts, bro.
It's a business now, so fuck it.
You know what I mean? You might as well do that.
It's the baby NBA at this point.
But like you said earlier in the video, is putting the portal on a Monday while March
Yeah, they should do that shit after, bro.
Yo, bro, it's craziness, bro. And you got Scottie Pippen's son, who team is still playing, and he entered the transfer portal, bro.
That's crazy. And that how other players gonna feel. I'm not passing this nigga the route. This nigga just he out.
No, but he wasn't playing anyway. But it's just crazy, bro. Because it's like instead of us focusing
on the task,
it's like, yo,
we looking.
I'm out
later on down the road.
I'm out of here, bro.
They got to do that shit after it's over.
Yeah,
like, all right,
bro.
let's do it
after one, like they got to, bro. Because it's crazy. Like Tom Izzo said, yo, Monday morning, instead of me preparing to go play this 3-16 game, I gotta ask a kid, yo, you thinking about staying? Or you transferring? Why are we still in the tournament? And those are legit questions, because it's like, yo, if you're not staying, I gotta go out and recruit.
That's a fact. I gotta look in this portal now. Bro, maybe I need a new tour guard now.
I don't know. It's a madhouse out there, bro.
That's like the trade deadline for college. This shit. Shit's
yeah,
crazy.
they got to move it, bro. They definitely got to move it, bro.
Now let's get to the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Michael Beasley versus Lance Born Ready Stephenson. Yeah. We the ones versus Born Ready. For 100,000. This came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and it's, yo, bro, it's been a lot of one-on-one talk going on. Brandon Jennings challenged everything one-on-one.
Brandon Jennings want to smoke with everybody. He came out. Yo, Brandon, I have some respect for my son Marcus Stone. He a bucket. I ain't gonna front here, bucket. But bro, Brandon Jennings talking like he's small, bro.
Yeah.
One-on-one is a different ballgame. We're gonna get into it.
We gotta get it, but we got Mike Easy Buckets Beasley and Lance Born Ready Stephenson, right? This is the tail of the tape. You understand? See that? Right?
And we broke it down to four
categories, bro. Here's your marker, here's mine, right? Mike Beasley, 6'9".
6'9".
235 pounds. You got Lance Stephenson, who is
6'5".
6'5".
Coney Island's finest.
Now,
we ain't gonna be biased here. We gonna be
good. A dog. We got 4 categories. Jiggs, break it down, because you
we got dog. So when you play in one-on-one, you gotta have that. This is not skill. No, it's skill, but if you don't got heart, if you don't got that dog, that fight, you don't stand a chance in a one-on-one. I'm telling you that right now.
Facts.
So, and then you got scoring. Are you like that?
Yeah.
Do you got a bag? Can you put the ball in the hole?
Facts.
And then you got defense. Can you move them puppies? Can you lock down?
Yeah.
Can you get a stop?
Yeah.
You got to get some stops at some point. And we got shooting. When you tie it, can you knock it down?
Yeah.
Because, bro, this is one-on-one. It's harder than 5-on-5. I don't care what nobody. There's no breaks on one-on-one.
It's different.
You gotta guard. You gotta do moves. So we're gonna see, and we're gonna pick who we think.
Let's get it. Who, as a dog, who would you say is a dog? I say both of them is a dog.
Both of them is a dog, but
they
both check it.
What you gonna say?
I think Lance been through the trenches though.
But I think Beasley too. He's from the DC area, so you can give Beasley a check for his dog.
All right, we give Beasley a check.
All right,
they both
now
score.
Bro, the scoring. Who's the better scorer?
Beasley, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Beasley the best scorer.
I gotta go Bees because
and I agree. I agree with Beasley.
Because this guy is known for his one-on-ones. And we the ones.
We the ones.
He's just that.
Defense.
Lance to make them dance. Gotta go with Lance. Lance ain't scared to strap up. Pause.
I got a Lance. Now,
shooting. Both these guys is inconsistent.
Yeah, shooting.
But if I had to put my money,
I'm
gonna go with the lefty, Mike Beasley.
Mike Beasley.
I ain't gonna lie. It's not far off though, because they both. I'm gonna go with Beasley though.
Beasley.
I'm gonna go with Beasley.
So check Beasley.
I'm gonna go with Beasley. Who you going?
Bro, damn. That is tough. I'm going.
That's not even a check, but whatever. Y'all get it.
Damn. Yeah. You know what? Damn. I see. I'm gonna go with. You know why, bro? I'm gonna go with Lance. Because I seen Lance shoot very good in those one-on-ones settings, right?
Yeah.
I seen them go. This is the check. I seen them go. So I'm gonna go with Lance. I might be a little. I'm gonna say this. I might be a little biased with that, but this is the checklist. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. Who you got winning, bro? Yo,
I didn't want. Oh, bro. Lance Stephenson is so tough.
Yeah, who you got?
But I think I might have to go Bees, man.
Bees,
and let me tell you why.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Bees is going to get Lance Stephenson tight and he's going to crash up.
Yeah.
That's my only thing, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I think Lance Stephenson's going to have a crash out moment.
Yeah.
I think so. And Lance right now, he's rapping. I don't think he's going to be focused enough. And Beasley is out here. He's hooping in the trenches. He's out here playing in Lifetime. Yeah. He's hooping.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, I just think, and I got to score. If it's game to 11, I got an 11-9 Bees. I think, because Lance is so tough. People, if y'all don't know, listen, we've been watching Lance since he was in the 8th grade. He's been a man-child since he's probably in the 6th grade.
Go look at that OJ Mayo.
So, it's no disrespect. I just think Bees, and Bees is 6'9", and I think Bees could score on all levels, bro. He could go, if you want to take, I don't think Lance could throw him on the post. Beasley could take him on the post and score. And I think he's just do it different ways. Bro,
me personally, I'm going with Lance Stephenson.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, I see why. I know why.
The same thing you said, right? Mm-hmm. You see how you said, yo, Lance going to crash out? I got the opposite. I think...
I thought about that.
I think Lance is going to get Beasley out his game, bro. And me personally, I think Lance Stephenson is the stronger player, right?
Okay.
So he's gonna frustrate him with some fouls. He's gonna do this and that. And I think, and it's crazy we got the same point. I think Beasley gonna be more emotional and crash out than Lance Stephenson.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a close game.
We might have to put a little wage on.
We might have to.
Put a little wage.
But I'm going with, like you said, it's gonna be a close game.
Yeah.
My New York bias.
11-8 Lance for you? Or 11-9?
I say the same thing.
11-9? Okay.
I say Lance.
I ain't gonna front. I'll watch. I'll pay for that. I ain't gonna hold you. I would. I'll pay for that.
It might be my New York bias, but
I wanted to pick Lance so bad. Yo, when I sit, I'm like, yo, this is real?
Yeah, it's real.
Bro, because, bro, they tough, bro. 2 dogs.
Nah, fact.
This is a pit bull and a rock walk. Yeah. You pick your boys at that point, like that ass, bro. How sons in that part, the biggest of the big, the mountain lion versus the snow leopard. Who you gonna take?
Nah, yeah, bro.
I ain't gonna front. Yo, let us know the count. Who y'all got? 100,000. This is 100,000, man.
Yeah, it's not no.
There's not no chump shit. This ain't $500.
So they really gonna be paying.
Yeah,
they really gonna be paying, man. So, yeah.
But our favorite time of the episode has finally arrived. We got a Bozo of the week. Bang! Yo, K, you gotta pull up. It's almost over. Our producer has some issues going on, but he's coming back. And this week's Bozo of the week goes to the battle-tested loser himself, Stephen A. Smith.
Yes.
And Stephen A. Smith, he goes on First Take. He gets all personal with LeBron and says, and, you know, LeBron said him and Kobe didn't have a relationship until they got to Olympics. You know, he said they built the relationship after he retired, once he became a Laker. And Stephen A. challenged it. Oh, if you was you and Kobe had a good relationship, you didn't go to his memorial.
Look at you, emotional.
Emotional.
Look at you, emotional.
And guess what? LeBron did go. So you know what Stephen A. Smith does? He goes on his little social media and he apologized. And this is why he's the Bozo of the week. Because you're supposed to be this journalist.
Oh, man.
Again, we're using this 30-year journalist thing.
Exactly.
That's it. You ain't do your research. You didn't make the proper calls, your sources to find that information. That's easy to find out.
Easy.
We could have found that shit out.
Yeah.
We could have found that out.
The internet found it out in 2.3.
Yeah, like, oh, yo, he did go. I apologize. That's how we know you was working off your emotions. You're mad. You're upset.
But, bro, this goes to show you he's running off what the internet was saying. Because I remember that when the internet was like, yo, Kobe, LeBron ain't make it to Kobe Bryant Memorial. Where was LeBron at? Yeah. I remember when the internet was saying that. And like you just said, you're supposed to be the journalist. You so emotional. You could have caught and said that. And my thing, bro, why he's Bozo of the week is this, bro. Mm. Why are you even bringing up Kobe Bryant and all this, bro? This is between you and LeBron. Mm-hmm. Do you know, like, now, guess what's all over the internet? Look what Stephen A. Smith said about Kobe Bryant. But what about Vanessa and her kids? Now they gotta hear this, bro.
Facts.
Because you trying to pull down LeBron James with Kobe Bryant's death. Do you know how much of a sleazeball you gotta be, bro?
Bozo.
How much of a sleazeball with no... And this is why I say this man got no integrity, no morals. On the inside, he's just empty, bro.
Clown.
He's damn near the devil. You know what I mean? Like,
saying himself.
Yeah, bro. For LeBron got you so emotional, you stooped down to that low.
Bro, you went to Kobe Bryant Memorial.
Bro.
Come on.
Even if LeBron didn't go there, why bring it up? Bring up the D-Wade thing. That's more of a thing. Like, yo, D-Wade supposed to be one of your best friends and you ain't go to the time. That would have been sufficed enough. You want to go to the depths and bring up somebody who passed away that people still can't even fathom.
Yeah.
And then be wrong on top of it, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's been 5 years, man. That's 5 years already.
And people still don't accept that Kobe Bryant has passed away. But you, a bozo with this media, want to go up there and bring up to try to bring down LeBron James and then to be wrong.
And then apologize. Like niggas care. No.
Oh, I did, and I still stand by what I said. No, what are you talking? I misspoke. No, you didn't misspoke. No. You ran off the internet. And this is why that journalistic shit do not matter, because these journalists be bozos.
That's a fact.
And they don't even be journalists no more when they get on these shows. They lose all their moral compasses. Because as a journalist, you're supposed to check sources. When you say something, you're supposed to be fact-checking. Because you're a journalist, so you got responsibilities to what you say and be true.
That's a fact. A beat writer, right?
Yeah.
Come on now.
And you've been doing this for 30 years, so you should know this already.
And you go on record. I know things that a lot of people don't know. Obviously, you don't.
Yeah, you don't. Bozo. Bozo.
Crazy. But Stephen A. Smith, he probably a bozo before. We'll fact check that. Don't quote us on that. But this week, Stephen A. Smith, you are this week's bozo of the week. Episode 197, baby. Oh, there you go.
Yo,
pull up. We just need to take a shot. You already know. He got a lot going on today. The Rasta pasta is cooking. Everything is cooking. Well, we're at 197, man.
That's another episode.
Another episode, man. Let's get back to the basketball, man. Too much WWE. But
yeah, fact.
We had to speak on it.
But you know our slogan. One of the best slogans in the world. We're not always right, but we always real, and we don't make fake stories up. We not bozos. But yeah, we always... But yo, thank y'all, the Shot for Shot family. We appreciate y'all. We went up this week on our social media platforms.
We getting money now. Look at us. We getting money now. So let's show them the old one. Where the old one at? We upgraded, baby.
Yo,
we upgraded. Stop playing with us, baby.
Yo, little by little, man, we're gonna be doing this in the matches soon enough.
That's a fact, man. I came out the couch. We might get a new couch, man. Don't play around. We get a little chicken.
Yo, but we on all social media platforms. We on X, we on Facebook, we on Instagram, we on TikTok, Shot for Shot Sports. You can find us there. We talk to us. We talk to you back. Oh, in Atlanta, shout out Girl Mall Museum in Atlanta. Girl Bosses, you know what I mean?
We here. Y'all see what's going on.
Yo, if y'all go to Atlanta, make sure y'all check that out. A dope place, man, for real. Like, make sure y'all go there.
We shouting out all the little businesses, man.
Now, yeah, facts.
We here for the people that's trying to come up.
But yo, take this shot with us.
Take the shot with us, man.
Yo, the family, we appreciate y'all. You know that. Shot for Shot family, we going up.
Gills Arena, we're waiting.